let's do this Trump cabinet meeting. He had this bat crap meeting yesterday. This is to sort of consolidate his image as being powerful, having people supplicate themselves to him. Very much, like literally almost like identical in the way that it's set up and shot to The Apprentice.
Yeah.
I mean, remember, he used to be sitting around a big conference table and the little, interns would come in and blah, 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 blah. And then he would have to the left and right of him, like
Gilbert
Ivanka.
Godfrey.
No. Next, on his side of the table, there was like Ivanka would sit there, or his like old-timey business guy who I imagine now is in jail, and his like old-timey secretary, and I imagine she's pled the fifth. And they would be on one side, and then all the sort of like stooges would be on the other side. And this is very much attempting to sort of recreate that. Yes. Let's start off with him. This is 9/1. This is him basically speaking to, and we did, we did the cognitive test. I ran through it.
Flying colors.
I will say,
though.
listen, I did great. I did really, really good on the cognitive test. You weren't here.
I know.
You didn't study for it.
You weren't here. But I did. It was completely sprung on me, and I did great.
Wow.
Like I aced it. Believe me.
No other podcaster in history has taken it.
No one. Listen, no one has ever dared to do it live on like we did it, and I did great. And second only, of course, to Herr Trump.
We can never let another thing happen like what happened to us with a fake election, with a rigged election, where a guy like Joe Biden assumes the presidency, because the man was grossly incompetent. And he was incompetent 30 years ago, but he was really incompetent for those last few years, and our country was put at great danger because of it. So for 6 months in a row, we had 0 people, illegal border crossings along the U.S.-Mexico border have
That might have been my fault. I did 22:30, not 20:30. So I got the tail end of that. That's my bad. Here, we'll go to the
Matt
start
needs
of
to take a cognitive test.
Yeah, right. Can you, person, woman?
There he is.
one day where I didn't do a news conference. There's something wrong with the president. You people are crazy. I'll let you know when there's something wrong. There will be someday. That's going to happen to all of us. But right now, I think I'm sharper than I was 25 years ago. But who the hell knows? I took my physical. I got all A's, everything. But they said to me, would you like to take a cognitive test? I said, is it hard? They said, yes. I said, well, I'm a very smart person. Who was the last president to take one? No president has ever agreed to take one. Because when you get into the mid-questions, meaning 10, question number 10, 11, 12, 28, 30, they get harder and harder.
It's true.
And they said, would you like to do it? I said, well, no reason to do it. Nobody's ever done it. I'll do it maybe, but there's really no reason. They said, sir, the problem is this is Walter Reed Hospital. And that's a military hospital. And that means that things are, sort of open. It's not like private where you have, if you do poorly, we'll have to, probably you'll find out. I said, I won't do poorly. I'm a smart person, not a stupid person. And as the doctor will tell you, I aced it. Right, Susie? I aced. I got every question right.
Right,
Susie.
Mommy.
Right, Susie.
Right, Mommy.
These are questions that I would say 99% of the people that I'm talking to right now, meaning the people from the fake news, would not do well in those exams. But I'm the only one that took it. I got every single question right. And then I read in the New York Times, is Trump sharp? Trump is sharp, but they're not sharp. That's why they're going out of business, the New York Times. I hear that.
Oh my God, this is so boring. Are we good?
Okay, now there's a couple things here. I find it really interesting. Hold on, let's get to this in a second. I find it really interesting that he's saying maybe someday. It's, like, there is definitely, like, he's racing against the clock. And he's a know of it. I mean, he knows that his day of reckoning is coming. But you should also know that a cognitive test does not necessarily measure how smart you are. It just measures whether or not your mental processes are working the way they should. It
Right.
it's not like it's not measuring to what degree you have intellect as much as is your intellect functioning the way, if you're a dim guy, are you still just being able to approach dimness in the way that you could before?
Well, I don't know if it helps his case about how mentally sharp he is that he reverts to like high school and college grading systems when lying about what his doctor said.
He got an
about
A.
his
I got
results.
A's, all A's.
You know, when you go to the doctor and you get A minuses or B pluses or, that kind of thing.
I ran home from the doctor's office and showed Susie, look, all A's.
Oh, that's the other thing is we were joking about how Susie is like his au pair yesterday. And I mean, Susie, I did good on my test, right? Tell
Look,
mommy and
look.
daddy. I
Did
can see
very
them
good.
just when I squint a little in the great beyond.
Now, this is the test I took, right?
Yeah.
And I did so well on this, right, Brian?
All
Tell
A's.
everybody.
All A's.
Yes, I
Perfect.
got all A's.
Sam is on. Sam and Trump are on
Look,
the
I'm
cognitive
just
test
off
honor
the top
roll.
of my head. Lion, rhino, camel. Now, a lot of people get confused because that camel only has one hump, and a lot of people are like, "Oh, I don't recognize the camel that has two humps," but I know exactly what it is.
Wait, take it off the screen. Can you remember those animals there?
Yes, lion, rhino, camel.
I'd like to see Tim Pool
Now-
do that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Now, a lot of times people are like, "Is that a tiger or is that a lion?" But I know it's a lion.
Yeah,
know.
stupid people say that.
Because a lion is like the king, and the lion has like a big crown of hair around his head.
They didn't even ask Obama to take this test because
No.
they knew he wouldn't pass it.
That's right. Obama couldn't even tell. He's like, is that? He'd say,
Is that
that's
a-
a tiger, an elephant, and a
kinda-
llama?
Is that a
No.
gazelle.
No.
He would have an unfair advantage, though, because he's from Africa and they used all these
Not
African
fair.
animals.
And even still, he'd
biased.
still get it wrong.
Biased towards Africa.
I'm so good.
Sam, you're in summa cum laude right now for your health. You must have had an uncle that went to MIT.
I didn't go into that fraternity. But my
Pass
uncle
the
did
cognitive
get it,
test
yes.
and the MRI with honors.
Hey, folks, don't forget to hit the subscribe button and check out our daily show. We do it every day at 12 p.m. Eastern for about 2.5 hours. We even take phone calls. You should check that out.